All the exhibitors, please leave your stall and come towards the stage to enjoy some activities display here.
Which school is this? Kiss Foundation. Kiss Foundation. Can you please explain this one?
Sir, the title of my model is EcoBricks,
Okay.
a solution for plastic problem, and the potential to compose fully biomass of the plastic.
Okay.
As you almost have known, plastic pollution are increasing day by day. Almost more than 350 a million metric tons of plastic waste are generated by humans.
Okay.
So, in order to reduce the plastic pollution, the only way is to recycle them.
Okay.
So, one way of recycling
Minister.
plastic is to use eco-bricks.
The
Okay.
hands-on
So
activities,
basically, what is
hands-on
eco-bricks?
physics.
Eco-bricks are also called bottle bricks, and they
Please.
are made by plastic bottles. The steps to make an eco-brick
Madam,
is
please come
to
on
squeeze the plastic wrappers into the plastic bottles until it is fully filled. And there are various things. There are various things which can be made by eco-bricks, which include roads, a house, and even this. So there are many advantages of eco-bricks. They are non-biodegradable, making them last for more than billions of years. And they also cost less money, and they require less energy.
Okay.
And this one is Fumdi. As we all know, Fumdi is a heterogeneous mixture of various organic matter, vegetation, debris, and various other things. And recent studies have shown that Fumdi possesses the convenient ratio of CS and ES about 80 to 95%, which is a perfect parameter for production of biogas. So it is not yet in practice, but in the future we can make compost out of this Fumdi and thus generate biogas.
Okay. That's very impressive. How do you make this road? I mean, only plastic bottle.
No, we
Eco
put
brick.
cement in it.
Cement in it. Okay. So, like any other place that some countries or other states, do you find any this type of road have all this constructed, or can you give some
In
statistics?
UK, various things like structures and houses are being made.
Okay.
And recently in Johannesburg of South Africa,
South Africa. Okay.
a local community had made a school classroom with the help of eco-bricks, and they were able to reduce 3.5 tons of plastic waste by day.
Okay. Okay.
And even in India too, there are many organizations which collect eco-bricks from the local communities.
Okay. 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 It's really good.
There are 6 cars.
All the best. All the best. Which school is this?
It's foundation.
Same school.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you please explain your model?
The title of our model is sustainable.
Okay. Okay.
So, what is sustainable? It is a very diverse topic, but narrowing it down, we can say that sustainable means using LED bulbs instead of the bulbs we used before, which consume too much electricity, or using renewable power sources to generate electricity. And why is it important? Is because in the future, the use of electricity is going to increase day by day. For example, electric vehicles are increasing these days, right? So instead of taking the electricity from the government, which is generated in the thermal power plants, we should start to make our own electricity using renewable sources, producing even a little bit of electricity, so that when disasters happen,
You must know that.
like Hailstorm happened, right? So the powers were all cut off. And in that time, if we generate our own electricity, we can use that electricity for at least charging our phones, right? So that's why it is important. And also this, that if someone set up this whole thing, then there will be more employment because not only one person cannot run this whole. So they have to employ many people, so the employment will also increase. This setup will be very eco-friendly and also pocket-friendly, as it will keep on generating electricity for a very long time.
Okay.
So the ways in which the renewable sources from which we can generate electricity are wind power, then wind energy. Next is from solar energy, and then from hydroelectricity. Then rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is very efficient in the northeast Indian region because we get rain very frequently. So if we collect the rainwater and store them in tanks, we can use this rainwater for various purposes.
Okay.
Or also store them for the future when there is scarcity of water.
Okay.
So here we have an air cooler unit. From this rainwater storing tanks, we can also add this, and this will act as an AC for this house. And how
What is this?
this is a fan. This is
Okay.
a waterproof fan. Why we are using this is to increase the wind speed. Increase the
Okay, wind speed. Okay.
And how will this air cooler work? Let me explain. So we will have the water collected from rainwater harvesting here, and we will keep it cool. But how will we keep it cool? That's the question. Then the answer is this is the reflector. This will reflect the heat from outside, keeping the water inside cold. So then when we use this fan and increase the wind speed, the rate of evaporation will also increase. Now the evaporated air will be cool, right? Because the water inside is also cold. So and through this vent we can send that cool air into the house, which acts as an AC. What is the advantage of this air cooler is that it will reduce our electricity bill, and also it doesn't release harmful chemicals that deplete the ozone layer. For example, for instance, from AC, it releases
CFC.
and it depletes the ozone layer. But in this, it doesn't produce that harmful chemical, and the ozone depletion doesn't occur. Next, about the storage of this rainwater. If these rainwater tanks are overflowing, then we can keep the excess water into the underground water through wells. Or we can share that water to our neighbors if there is a system for that. And
Okay.
also we can also
It's
sell
very
that extra water
important days we have enjoyed.
through some treatment.
Very,
And then
very interesting.
another way is that we can also just
And I'd like to explain about the difference
can just,
between the science and magic.
keep the water in other water
Science is
bodies,
almost like
just
magic.
let it run like in
The
rivers.
difference is why the magic
Next
consists
is
of logic
our
and
water
science
filtration
tries to
unit.
justify
This is
the-
just a demonstration of how our water filtration works. Here we have different layers, the top layer being rocks, next is charcoal, next is sand, and next is cotton. From here we can filter the rainwater, and it will give us more cleaner water, which we can use for various purposes like cleaning and for consumption of animals and also for irrigation. But is this water drinkable? No, not yet. If we want to make this water drinkable, we have to go through another process like chemical treatment and UV
increase the
treatment.
purity of the sunburn.
Moving
For all
on,
we
we
know
have
that.
this integrated farming system.
If you don't not have the
We
use
will
all the corn and apple,
combine different types of agriculture, and it will help each other. For example, here we have
Now,
a
let us
fish
see.
pond, right? On top of that, we have this poultry unit. From the excreta we get from this poultry unit will act as a food for the fish. But is the excreta going to be the only food for the fish? No, that's not it. We're going to buy fish feed also.
Okay.
But the excreta from these animals will act as a supplement, which reduces the bill. Next is we get many animal waste and plant waste from this farm, right? So we are going to collect it and vermicompose it and turn it to biofertilizer manures.
Okay.
And we can use this biofertilizer for our crops. And what is the advantage of this is that it will not reduce the soil quality as much as it is reduced while we use chemical fertilizers, right? And also the bills will be reduced.
Okay.
That's all. And
This side, this side.
this side. See, this is our underground water system, right? This is for if excess water is stored from our rainwater harvesting unit, we can put the water underground. Or if there is not much rainwater that we get from this, then we can use this underground water for irrigation and so. So there will be no scarcity of water throughout the year. And this is our power control unit. What we are going to use is it is going to act as a power control for this whole setup. So when something like this doesn't work out, we can use connections from here and make it work. Or if we get surplus power energy, say the wind speed is very high, or we get much sunlight, then we can store that surplus power here. Or if that surplus power, we can also sell it through the main line. Now the question comes that what if this doesn't work and it doesn't produce enough sufficient energy for powering for our use? So we can, for that, there is a backup. We can always use the power that the government gives from the main line.
Okay.
That's all. Any question?
Okay. So regarding this one, is it a working model?
Yes.
Like if you rotate this turbine,
Yes.
can you show it light how the light is working?
Yes, it can. It is a working model, but I'm gonna use a battery.
Okay, right. Because
See, we can generate electricity. The minimum amount of electricity it generates is from 2 to 3 kilowatts per day.
okay. All right. This one also right? Solar. Okay.
This one we can get from the Please focus here. It's gonna generate.
Okay. Okay. So from the solar power. Okay. Okay. Well done. And all the best. Oh.
And when we burn it, 7,000 chemical compounds are produced. And this is simple tar. When we are smoking regularly, the tar will be deposited on the surface of the lungs. And there
Which school?
at length, the person will
Assam
suffer
rifle.
from
What is your model?
cancer.
The model is currently charging.
Charging.
Smoking
Okay.
kills.
I'll come into you. Okay. Which school? Again, repeat again.
Assam Rifle Public School.
Your model is here. This one. Okay. Can you please explain your model?
This is the Chandrayaan-3 model.
Chandrayaan 3. Okay.
Which was launched on 14 July 2023 from the Satish Dhawan Space Center.
Okay.
This is the lander.
Mhm.
And this is called Vikram. And inside this it has the rover, which is called Pragyan. And this is the launcher of this satellite. And the rover will come out from the satellite and started collecting the data and will send back to the Earth and
जब charge नहीं होता ना sir,
send back to the Earth and will able to research the data so
Okay.
that we can know about the lunar.
एक दो बार उड़ा नहीं.
Okay. So it's just a display, right? It can work. Can you show it?
When we pass the light and heat,
Okay.
the organic solution absorbs some part of the steps, erasing the light
Okay.
and some part of the light.
All right. Well done.
All,
And all the best.
and then that's why we can see.
Which school? Same.
This is for indirect.
Assam Rifle Public School. Okay. Can you please explain your model?
Sir, these are for visually impaired people.
Okay.
So So basically, these are ultra sensors, buzzer, and then Arduino board.
Okay.
So when a blind person wears it, and then there's like an object or a person in front of the ultra sensors, it detects and then makes the person aware that like there's like an object or a person from 1 meters by a beeping sound.
Okay.
Actually, I was supposed to do coding and then like show it to you, but then I can show you the buzzer sound.
Okay, this is a very simple scope. Okay, when you bring
Okay.
all them, you must use the style of the scope. Okay.
So this one, any other place like state or countries, they have already used this one, or is it the new model one? I mean, yeah.
They can improve the quality
Okay.
of it because to be honest, it's a project and then I need to show the parts of it because it is big, right? But
Okay,
then
okay,
of
okay.
course no one would use such a big like components just for blind people, right? You need
Okay.
some more defined and smaller ones. These are big ones because I want to show it to you guys in a more precise way.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, well done, and all the best.
This method called the
Which school? Don Bosco?
Within this background,
Jingmerong. Can you please explain this model?
Smoke is going to be inside the bottle. Okay, and from this
known as
model,
hydroponics.
your
Hydroponics,
sound
okay.
fair pressure to low pressure.
As the word
Okay,
hydro in the name,
and then another
we
case,
are using water instead of soil
Okay.
for growing the plants.
Oh,
So first what we do is we mix the required nutrients and prepare a solution. Then you transfer the solution into a setup like this, where the solution will flow and make film like this.
okay.
Then the excess water will be removed out through a setup like this.
Means there's no wastage of water.
Yes.
Okay.
And this water will then be transferred in the first place again.
Okay, recycle again.
So this is how it actually works.
So what is the advantage of this?
So in today's world, we do not have much land. So this allows us to grow more plants in a compact space as we can stack this up,
Okay.
like shown here.
All right.
And also this produces much more than traditional soil-based agriculture. And also this can be practiced in places where soil is not that fertile or where soil is like acidic or something.
Implement this one. Yeah.
This has been implemented in many countries,
Okay.
even in states of India.
Okay. But there's not much awareness in Manipur, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Not much awareness. That's why I created this model.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well done. All the best.
so many chemicals